Aliens Resurgence is a project that I've been working on since I was a kid. I've been recreating this short little story with action figures and drawings for some time now. It's about the exploration of the Xenomorph Hive and exploring all of those things that we don't necessarily see in the Aliens franchise. We are at Graham Cracker Comics. This is a historic comic book shop here in Chicago, but this is the one that I've always been going to since I was a little kid. And it was right here, right in this very window, where I saw my very first life-size Xenomorph statue. And I remember just walking along. I know the comic book shop is coming, right? I'm gonna go in, buy some of my favorite toys, look at some comic books. I look up, I see this big, massive warrior alien staring down at me. Now remember, I was super young. I literally take off, like you can see smoke coming from my shoes. And I get like 2 steps in and my grandmother just pulls me back and like, come here. And I kid you not, I would have been right over there in the middle of Michigan Avenue as a pancake if it wasn't for my grandmother. But just seeing that huge silhouette and that huge menacing mouth, the mouth and the actual pose is all the Xenomorph needs to actually strike that fear in you. And that's one of the things that I'm chasing with my Aliens Resurgence project. I want to make you feel that oh crap feeling that I felt when I was little, and it was in this very window. I remember it like it was yesterday. 34 now, it still sticks with me. It's that feeling I chase, and you know, my beloved Xenomorph, inspiring and haunting me at the same time. So this was always the area that I would come to. Like I would take a look at the comic books, right? Hey, cool. But this has always been this area for me where I find most of my inspiration. So this is really cool right here. It's the Night Cougar alien. What's really cool about this is just being able to see the articulation between like the legs, the tail, and the arms, as well as that neck area too, because when I'm fabricating the monsters back in the shop, I'm thinking about how I want them to move. Getting a look and a close-up of action figures like these is worth its weight in gold, because this pretty much tells me what's what and what I need to recreate on a larger scale. I really like the exploration of the universe through the comic books and the video games, but I want to be able to bring that to life. I feel that there's more mystery to be added to the lore, because there's a lot of different levels of hierarchy within the Xenomorph Hive, and I want to be able to bring that out. So this is her. This is the Queen Xenomorph. This is the monster that started it all. Nothing else has come to touch her, in my opinion, other than the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, right? But when it comes to creatures, like the way she stands, she even has a heel, signifying that she's a female. I'm huge into like sexual dimorphism in animals, as far as being able to know that something's masculine or feminine, and I really think they just nailed it. Like there isn't a more ideal creature that I would love to create. So when I was thinking of my version of the Queen, I wanted to take a step further. We've seen this version of the Queen so many times, but how does she look when she reaches her final form? When she gets a little older, or when she has a hive that's so big where she gotta have other queens beneath her to run things. So I wanna be able to tell a new story about my favorite monster, with the Queen being at the center of it, and really being able to tell a story of the Hive. So this little piece of plastic might seem like nothing, but without this, it's no TrisRex. One of the special missions to me, I want to be able to be somebody's first alien. I think that's very special, because it's almost like me passing the baton to another small Tristan, you know, scaring the crap out of another little kid at the con, just the way I was, you know, frightened at Graham Cracker Comics back in the early 90s. I want to be able to do it from the fan perspective, show them something that's just a little bit different than what you would normally see on a silver screen.